Good day and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, please feel welcomed. I am Lazan, and if you are not new, welcome back. Thanks for showing up again. So, in today's video, I will be discussing potty training 2.0. So, this is not a part 2 of the previous potty training video I did, which of course I will be linking in the description below as well as in the comment section. This is an updated version as to where we are in our potty training journey now. Just a disclaimer that I am no potty training person to be giving advice or pediatrician of whoever professionally trains people, children to use a potty. I am just a mother who has trained her 2 year old, and that is what I'm sharing with you guys. Okay, I can only share for myself, for my experience, for my child. So this is the updated version on what I've previously shared. So let's hop right into it. So, like I said in the previous video, the number one thing is consistency. If you are not going to be consistent with your toddler and toddlers thrive on routine and consistency. They need that because they need to know what's going on. So number one thing, consistency, that didn't change. I'm not changing it now. We are consistent. Was back then, still is now. So what changed with her was there's no more accidents now. And in the I know I said in the first video that we were done with accidents, but just after I made that video, she's like, huh, let me show you some accidents, girl. Let me show you some accidents. So then we had some accidents after that, but at this point in time, for more than a month, we have had zero accidents, and she is able to hold on to her pee, like hold it, and her number two, like she would just run up and down, potty, 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 potty. And you're like, but what she also noticed was that if she says potty, I jump up and I respond immediately. I take immediately to the potty. So then she started using the word potty to get my attention, even if she didn't want to use the potty. So that's another thing you must look out for. They're gonna start using that. But anyway, and then I thought for a while she could use that trick on me, and I would jump up, and she wasn't didn't want to potty. Then I started telling her, then bring the potty. Hmm. So if she really needs the potty, she'll bring the potty. But if she doesn't need it, then she's not gonna bring it. Or like early on, she really needed it, and she's like running, and you can see this one is she's really holding on to it, but she can't, but she's really holding on to it. And then okay, and then another pointer. I know this point is all over the show, but just hear me out. One more point is that don't do it all at once. Like what I did is I took her off Kimby for day, Kimby off for night. No, 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 no. You're just making a lot of work for yourself, and oh, it's frustrating. It's frustrating to just be. You just have to wash bedding every night because remember, working with a toddler that's awake and working with a toddler that's asleep is not the same thing. So what I did then, at first I let her sleep in a panty, but then some nights I'd have accidents, some nights I wouldn't have accidents, some nights I'd have to change bedding 2 to 3 times the night because obviously I check her through the night, like if she's okay, and then I'd find that she's wet. I don't want to sleep in a wet bed because if you wet, you get cold. So then I would change, and I told myself, girl, take a break. I put the Kimby on, but only for the night times. So what I would do now, so where we're at right now is during the day we are full on panty, and at night we are full on Kimby. So I can sleep at night and just not stress is my child with or laying under wet blankets or any of that sort. So my tip is don't do it all at once. So then I told myself, yeah, I'm gonna, because I mean, where are we rushing to? Van to our coupons, like, are we trying to save money? Of course, but I'm already saving money by not, she's not wearing diaper during the day. That's the belief. Don't be greedy to save money, people. So, don't do it all at once. Give you and the child, give yourself grace. And remember, guys, when I give tips, it's either my personal experience or I'm giving both of us tips, you know. I'm giving you and me tips. Anyway, don't do it all at once. Give yourself grace because you're going to burn out. You're going to burn out. Washing, bedding every day is not a joke. And be consistent. And yeah, just have patience. Just stuck it through. And eventually things will work out. Yeah, it's hard in the beginning, but it really gets easier. Like now, Potty is a breeze. It's part of our life. She doesn't. Sometimes she still, like when we take long drives. I would put on a Kim before, but she wouldn't wanna be in it. She would want her Potty. When we go to the shop, I let her Potty before we go to the shop. So then she's not going with a full bladder to the shop, and then little things like that, like treat the child the way you would be treating yourself. Only thing is you make the decisions for yourself. She or he can't make the decisions for themselves. So you would wake up in the morning and go to the bathroom. Okay, when they wake up, put them on the potty. Certain you would, before you go to the store, because you don't have a diaper on, before you go to the store, you go to the loo, take her to the potty. And even if you don't have a pee, as a belief, every time you go, every time I go to the shop or I leave the house, I make sure that I put her on the potty. And every time it's a success. Up until this point, I'm not speaking for the future. Up until this point, every time it works. And also, yeah, just think of the child as a human. Sometimes we tend to think of our children as little teeny weeny babies and equity. But the moment we start to realize that these are actually people, then things becomes easier. Okay, so yeah, I hope that helped. I hope it wasn't just a lot of rambling bambling. I hope you could get something out of it. If you got nothing out of it, please just know that all of our journeys is our own, and nobody's journey is the same. When I looked for videos online, none of that looks like my child's journey. None of it. We've got our own journey, and that's okay. That is absolutely okay. So don't, in a belief, do not pressurize your child or yourself into a potty training journey that that neither of you are ready for. Okay, so on that note, I will see you guys. Please make sure that you are subscribed, that you do hit the notification bell so that you know every time I post a video. And when you hit the notification bell, make sure that you click on all so that you are notified when I upload every single time and not only some of them. Comment down below whether you've got a child, whether you are potty training the child, or whether you're just watching the video because for enjoy. Okay? And I will see you in the next one. Toodles!